Everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Rejuvenation. Hope everyone is staying happy, healthy, and safe. On the last part, we managed to slowly work through two very lengthy side quests. And now we're back at the Rose Theater, where Melia and Aaron have been staring at this box for who knows how long. I think we're gonna finally let them open it. I'm not too sure about that though. Well, what are you waiting for? Not waiting for anything. I'm just waiting. It's not a bomb. At least I hope it's not. Aaron, that makes me not want to open it even more. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and I didn't mean to go in there, actually. Well, alright, let's open it. I'm afraid to open this. Yeah, that much is clear. Just open it. If it's a bomb, we'll be dead, and none of this will matter anyways. Aaron, that's not convincing me to open this box. I never claimed to be good at persuading people. Or maybe I have, and this is just my way of weirdly persuading you. Fine, I'll open it. I win. Alright, let's see here. Books. More books. Ah, even more books. Aaron, this box is just filled with books. Books on top of books on top of even more books. Well, take a look at what they're about. This one says Strange Phenomenons 101 and how to... I'm not reading that aloud. Yeah, but what about this one? Area Region. Origins. Isn't that the region Katsu talked about on Route 4? What could a book about that region be doing here? Wait, these books have weird stickers inside of them. There's a card with a list of names on them. Huh. That's a book from Lakery Anthium. Lakery Anthium? Anthium's just a fancy word for library. It's located in the Scholar District. Melia, look at this. The final name written down on the card. No way! Rune checked out this book. Not only this book, but every single book in this box has Rune's name on it. I see. Did you find something? This is Rune's library card. Why does the Puppet Master have access to all of these things that belong to Rune? Rhetorical, but it just doesn't make any sense. And why send these things to me? All people. When Alita spoke to me about the Puppet Master, she said they would send information on Team Zen. Their motives, their true reason for what they're doing. But she said that they wouldn't tell her outright. Perhaps this is the Puppet Master's way of giving us a hint. In that case, it's only smart to. Gosh, I finally found you three. Huey, what are you doing here? Lavender's finally been released from the emergency room. Where is she now? She still needs to stay in the hospital for a few days, but she's doing well. But she asked me to go get you, Aaron, Icy, and, Cannon? Speaking of which, where is that dude? Don't worry about it. Does she want to talk about what happened that night with Venom? That's exactly it. She said she has information that will be important to you. Information about someone you used to know. Someone we used to know? She was being vague, but that's all I have. Then we need to make our way to the Hospital of Hope right now. Mind telling me why you have a child cooped up all the way down here? She's a special case. I don't see the problem. The problem is that this isn't a quarantine zone or anything. Oh, it could be. It very much could be. If she's not infectious, then she doesn't belong all the way down here. Why not put her upstairs like all the rest? Why do you even care? It's my work. That's all it is. It was very nice speaking to you, Medellis, but you've overstayed your welcome. Cassandra sent you her quick stitch. That's what you got. So please leave. What in the... What is a child like you doing all the way down here? Oh, a visitor. I thought Isha said he would be my only one. But, why aren't you upstairs with the rest of the patients? Oh, that's because I have a special disease no one else has. That's what the doctor told me. Goodness. But you're so young. What's your name? My name is... I don't remember. Oh, it's Francesca. I remember now. Francesca? No, that can't be. Well, it's time to make a phone call. Phone call to an old friend. Ah, Icy finally arrived. Hello, Icy. Lavender, I'm just happy that you're doing well. Huey, you already cried once. Are you going to do that again? Lavender, you don't have to say that in front of everyone. Oops. Sorry, Huey. If you never cry again, I'll never have to accidentally expose you in front of everyone again. Alright, it's a deal. I'll never cry again. Huey, I'm only kidding. You don't have to actually do that. I knew that. I don't mean to cut you short. Actually, I do mean to. This lovey-dovey stuff is making me sick. Right. Lavender, I'm glad that you're doing alright. But I need to know what happened. No, you're right. I didn't call you all up here to laugh and catch up. I called you here to fulfill my promise, and also to deliver a message. I know exactly who turned Venom to stone. I saw them with my own two eyes. This is what happened. So let's try this again, Lavender. What are you doing up so goddamn late? Alright, fine. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what I'm doing. You see... What the hell is that? What is that? I don't know, but don't fucking let it touch you. Target confirmed. It's a girl. Why did you scare us like that? That wasn't very nice of you. Your name is Lavender, correct? Yes. That's all I needed to hear. Hey, whoa, whoa, easy. Don't need to bring out the claws immediately, you know? How about we just talk about this for a second? You two talk far too much as it is. I don't need to hear you. I'm doing my job, and that's all. Have we met before? Huh? I've never seen you before in my life. I've definitely seen your face before. You're that girl Melia was trying so hard to save. What was your name? Nim. Your name was Nim, wasn't it? But that's impossible. How can you be alive? Now I remember you. I've only ever seen you with your hair purple. See? We're friends. We aren't friends. Not even close. What? Why the hell not? I wonder, have you two ever felt real fear before? Real fear? I can't say that I have. I want to see you experience fear. Yes, that's what I want the most. Better run, playthings. Otherwise, the big bad Nim is going to get you. And you don't want that. Nim and I ran for what seemed like hours. No matter which turn we took, no matter which dumpster we hid under, that girl Nim, she was there, just waiting for us. It's like she was toying with us. She had no intention of catching us. She just wanted to see us run in fear. That's when it happened. What's the problem? We can't stop. Listen to me, Lavender. She's not going to stop chasing us. No matter where we go, she'll be right behind us. I need you to go without me while I buy you some time. Okay? What are you talking about? I'm not going to leave you behind. God damn it, I'm not giving you a choice. It's either she catches us or we die of exhaustion. You're going whether you like it or not. Okay, I'll go. Good. I'm going to need you to get Icy and Melia. You can get them. You'll be safe. Tell them that Nim did this. Promise me that you'll find them and tell them that. And one last thing. I may not get another chance to say this. Tell Melia this for me. Remember, I love you. I will. I'll tell her. Good, then go. Can't believe I'm doing this. So fucking stupid. I hope you aren't too angry with me, Melia. Where are you? Where are you? How long can you run for? I'm getting bored, and that won't be nice. Won't you? Oh, won't you keep playing? There you are. Yeah, that's right. Here I am, you coward. After everything we went through to save you. Just why exactly did we bust our ass to save someone who's insane? You're calling me a coward. Who's the one trembling in fear and stepping away from me? The only coward here is you, Vinem. How does it feel to not be tough anymore? You always think you're in control, when really, you have no control. Selfish girl. But being selfish is all you've ever known. Even now, in this selfless act of sacrifice, you do nothing but bitter my tongue with green taste of greed. You're not a hero, nor a good person. But that's all the time we have for now. Let's say we wrap up this show. What? Did my scary bit scare you? I worked really hard on sounding genuine. You should have seen the look on your face when I went all Grim Reaper. You're saying all of this was just a prank? No, I'm still going to kill you. Well, I wouldn't exactly say kill you. It's more like petrification. You know, kind of went through the same thing. Don't worry, you won't fear pain. In fact, you won't be feeling much at all soon. Oh, and for the record, I know you all left me on Valor Mountain to die. So how dare you say after all we've done for you? You've all done nothing for me. She showed me, after all. She? Who is she? Wouldn't you like to know? I think it would satisfy to leave you in a nice heap of suspense. Besides, the only person who cared enough to try and save me was Icy. Icy came to Valor Mountain by themselves and tried to save me. But they failed. So good night, Vinem. Have a nice eternity. Nim, don't listen to her. Whoever this person is, they're lying to you. You don't know the hell we went through to try to save your life. And stop calling me Nim. It's not my name. My name is Lorna, the girl who is alone. I wasn't even there, but I could hear and see everything going on. Even though I ran for as far as I could remember, it's like the hall was never ending. I couldn't run away from what was happening to Vinem until it was over. It was like I was in a nightmare. But it doesn't end there. Eventually I couldn't run anymore and I collapsed. Truthfully, you were supposed to be the one next on my list. But certain circumstances came up that shifted my point of view. Thus, I'm sparing you the dread of having been turned to stone. For now, at least. But I want you to relay a message to a very special someone. I believe you know her as Melia. Tell her that I am looking for her, and that when I finally find her, I'm going to kill her myself. Do you understand me? Team Zen won't get her, because I will. Oh, and a small piece of advice. Don't hang around these people. Things like this happen when you do. Goodbye, Lavender. This won't be the last time we see each other. Is that all then? Yes, I believe so. Okay then. See you later, Lavender. I wish you a speedy recovery. What? Where are you going? I'm going back to the Rose Theater to check on Alita. Is there something wrong? Don't take this the wrong way, but this isn't exactly the way I expected you to react. I'm a little confused. Could you clarify? Aren't you afraid? I thought you were guilty about this girl's death. Oh, I was definitely guilty. That's sort of gone now. I don't get the sudden change of your attitude. Why should I react any differently? I felt guilty about Nim's death for months. I wasn't able to sleep or think clearly because I thought everything was my fault. Little did I know that she was alive and well. Oh, and also, she's trying to kill me. Lavender, if you ever see Nim, Lorna, or whatever they're called at this point, tell them to wait in line, because several other people are in queue for my capture. In fact, let her find me herself. I'll deal with her like I deal with any enemy. I'm done going out of my way to protect everyone. It just can't happen. The only people that matter to me anymore are my friends. That's all. She'll be fine. She's just going through her edgy phase. I don't know, Aaron. She looks pretty serious about what she said. Oh, no doubt. Her ideology has probably changed considerably. But she'll perk up eventually. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you had visitors, Lavender. Unfortunately, visiting hours are now officially over. Everyone must leave. I'll come visit again soon, Lavender. I'll be waiting. So, Doc, how are things looking? You only suffered a minor asthma attack. We're just going to make sure everything with you is fine. Good. I can't wait to be released. By the way, will you know when that'll be? When will what be? My release. Doc? Doctor? I've decided on what I'm going to do next. And that is? You said those books are from the Blakery Antheum, right? What if the Puppet Master wants me to go there next? So, you're just going to go there in hopes of more guidance? Yes. I'd also like to learn more about this Miria region I keep hearing about. Somehow, I think learning more about the Miria region will shed some light on some things. What exactly those things are? I guess that's what I'll be going there to figure out. Rise and shine, everyone! Alita! How are you doing? I'm doing quite fine now, Aaron. Thank you. I wanted to apologize for how I acted while I was under that curse. If I said anything rude, please forgive me. I wasn't in the right mind. Don't worry about it. That wasn't you talking. But if you say anything rude again, I'll know that it's really you talking. And in that case, I won't feel bad about slapping the shit out of you. I'll take your word for it. I also wanted to thank you all for what you've done to help me out of this. Without you all, I don't think I could have been cured at all. And I know that I was only just cured, but I think I'll be taking my leave. You're leaving? But why? Vivian was blessed with the power to feel and hear the earth. But when she sacrificed herself, her abilities became dormant, along with a new power. Vivian told me that I have access to her powers, but I must awaken them. How exactly do you plan to do that? Become a nomad and find yourself? No, but I must travel to find these 3 springs of life, and use their water to purify my body and soul. The 3 springs of life? I can't say I've heard of them. They're springs that belong to the protectors of Avian. One of the springs, the Spring of Purification, is in Sheerden. That's the place that was located behind Vivian's house. What about the other 2? The Spring of Preservation and Rejuvenation? Well, I actually have no idea where the Spring of Rejuvenation is, but I hear there's a huge spring-like area in the Evergreen Forest area. I think that's where I'm going to head to next. Will Sella be going with you? No, this is something I have to do on my own. From the moment I left Sheerden with Icy, I've always relied on others to help me do everything. If I truly want to awaken as a new person, I'll have to do it alone. And if I want to keep fighting Team Zen, I'm going to have to get stronger. Thus, I'll be leaving all of my Pokémon behind as well. Except my Hawlucha, of course. So, this is goodbye then. Yep, for now at least. Goodbye, everyone. I promise that I'll be even stronger the next time we meet. Goodbye, Alita. Good luck on your journey. Alita, you're too kind. Come back with a backbone, alright? I promise. Madam X, I have a question for you. And since when were you so polite? Just ask. How exactly did I awaken myself? Who knows? I saw VNAM with you when you appeared before Melanie. Perhaps your friendship with VNAM allowed you to have some sort of interchange. Friendship, huh? Something that I find amusing about you, Madam X. You go on pretending to understand everything and everyone, but the mask you wear on your head blinds you from things that are clear as day. I now know what I'm fighting for. I'm fighting for a better tomorrow. Team Zen wants this power I have inside of me, so that they can use it to bring back Storm 9. That I'm sure of. But even if that's something that threatens the very existence of each and every being on this earth, I can't help but feel like I'm mostly just fighting for the ones I love. Even if everything isn't set in stone, there's something that I know. One day, it is destined for us to clash, Madam X. I will fight. And I will win. And finally, we make it to the 13th chapter. So why not? I'll go ahead and save right here. So after saving right there, we're going to go ahead and head on back over here. They don't really tell you what to do at this point. So you might sit there running around the Rose Theater looking for Melia or Aaron, or you might actually end up taking the train back to Grand Dream City. But no, we're actually supposed to go all the way down here. Yep, looks like things are all up and running. That means that the Scholar District is open to the public again. It's been a while since I've been here, so I hope things are still the same. By the way, where's Melia? I thought she was with you. I thought she was with you! Nope. She sort of disappeared after we opened the package from the Puppet Master. Sorry for the wait, but I'm here now. It took a while, but I'm ready and officially reporting for duty. Reporting for duty? No, don't mind me. I just always wanted to say that. Okay, so we're heading to the Blakery Atheum, right? You're awfully cheery today. It's kind of disgusting. But yeah, that's right. It's not a hard place to find once we're inside the district. Awesome. Well, let's get a move on. Uh-huh. That can't be good. Oh well. And we are finally allowed inside of the Scholar District. Looks like this place is about the same, which is nice. Well, anyway, the Atheum is just southeast of here. Don't take too long. Alright, come on, Melia. One step at a time. And with this, we're finally left to our own devices to explore this district as we please, which we will. There's actually like 2 trainers here, so that's not a big deal. Instead, however, there is this, the Scholar Recreation Center. So it doesn't matter which door you choose, however, inside here is actually something very interesting. So we haven't had access to the casino for quite a long time. However, we do have access to it once again. So I'll just go over the items that we can get here once again. So TM10 is Hidden Power. TM70 may also be here if you haven't bought it, that's Flash, and TM90 is Substitute. So I don't want any of those, no thank you. Over here is where you can buy your coins if you need them. If you have enough money, you can just straight up buy the coins you need. Over here is actually something new though. Over here is where you can buy Pokemon with coins. So you can get Aron, Durant, Mienfoo, and Axew. Axew is pretty useful actually. And finally, we now have access to the golden items or the AP shop in general, once again. So that's pretty neat. So, no thank you. There's nothing I want from there for now. And instead, there's actually not much to do over here, so I might as well go over there and talk to Melia and Aaron. This is it. They kick people out for being too loud, so yeah, don't be loud. Right, don't be loud, just gotta keep it together. Yeah, keep it together and things will work out just fine. Come on, Icy, we shouldn't keep Aaron waiting. I think we all know how this is going to go. Visiting this place never gets old. I'm glad that feeling hasn't gone away. Well, we have work to do. I have a place where we'll be able to start without being interrupted. You go on ahead. We'll be right there. Suit yourself. Excuse me. Hello, how may I help you? I was just wondering if there was, by chance, a gym here? Yes, that's correct. But if you want to challenge the gym leader, you'll have to wait. Lavender is currently at the Hospital of Hope. Lavender is the gym leader of the Blakery Anthium? I see. Well, thank you. No problem. I'll be here if you need me. Anyways, you could talk around to the different people here. Some of them give you some interesting lore, like this person. There's a long feud between Cassandra and Rodea about the usability of this library. Cassandra wanted this place to be used upon a monthly membership subscription. Rodea thought everyone should have the opportunity to learn. Cassandra was furious when she actually lost and this place became free. So she withdrew her affiliation with the library, which hurt business, but eventually this place was able to make up the difference. And most of the others are not that important or interesting. Up here we can talk to Melia. If only things didn't go the way they did. Oh, hello, Icy. Sorry, I was contemplating things. Just thinking about the past. I guess that's something that happens to someone sooner or later. And finally, we can come over here and talk to Aaron. Okay, let's get started. We have a lot to discuss. You read that book last night, right? Myria Region Origins? I did, and I learned some pretty interesting stuff. So interesting that I would have thought the book was a work of fiction, if it weren't for the circumstances. What did you learn? Well, for starters, the Myria region was a place that existed long before Avium. The region itself is located 9 hours west of Avium. But the thing is, the Myria region has been completely abandoned. Huh? Completely abandoned? The citizens of the region had to flee because of a nuclear meltdown at the Myria nuclear plant. This is where it gets interesting, and where Katsu's words start to make sense. The first citizens of the Avium region and the people who fled Myria are one and the same. When the Myria nuclear plant went under, the entire region fled east and ended up on uncharted isles. And that's how Avium was discovered. That's correct, but that's not all I learned. There were 3 things that stuck out to me while reading. The incidents at the plant was caused by 10 individuals. All died at the site. 8 of them were unidentifiable, but for some strange reason, the 9th and 10th ones were. And who were they? The 9th person was a woman named Freya. She was part of the international police and was discovered to be the reason the plant went under. Other than those 2 bits of information, I couldn't find anything else on her. As for the 10th individual? I'll get to that in a sec. Let me continue for now. Gotcha. The second thing is a little more relevant to us. It turns out the Miria region wasn't free of mass crime either. There was another evil team running around and causing havoc. But that's not what sticks out to me. The team that terrorized Miria was also called Team Zen. Team Zen? Yeah, they existed more than 50 years ago. But unlike our Team Zen, there was no Madam X. In fact, their leader wasn't a madam at all. He was male. If I remember correctly, his name was Lord Zenadin. Presumably the name Team Zen comes from his name. And coincidentally, this Lord Zenadin was the 10th victim. Lord Zenadin. If Lord Zenadin was also a casualty, that means this isn't the same Team Zen. The Team Zen that we fought up to this point has been the second iteration? That's not even the best part. As for the third and final thing that stuck out to me, the very same nuclear plant was owned by none other than the Blakeries. The Blakeries owned? That means it all seems like they were involved in all of this, even back then, somehow. Everything is connected. Blakeries and Team Zen. What exactly is their true relation? That's what we're here to figure out, but it does give what Katsu said some context. She said she wanted to restore the Miria region, so we can go back. That confirms what this book says is true, at least in that aspect. I can't say the rest is too accurate, it's just not enough data. I see. In that case, we should start looking around. It seems like you know a lot more about this place than Icy and I. So, just lead the way and we'll do our best. Understood. Melia, I'm going to need you to talk to the receptionist and find out when Rune took this book out. Leave it to me. I'll do my best. As for you, Icy, I'm going to need you to find out where Rune got some of these books. They were real exclusive looking books, so perhaps look for a pedestal or something? If I remember correctly, there were 3 here, last time I visited. But the library changes its layout often to showcase new exhibits, so it might not be there anymore. So that's pretty interesting, actually. Whole lot of lore for the game, and we can talk to Melia again. Excuse me, but could you help me with something? One moment, please. Sure. So she'll just be doing her own thing, and we'll be left to look for the pedestal, which is of course going to be over here. Who would possibly find it appropriate to bother me? Of course it's you. But I must say, I'm impressed. I didn't really take you for the intellectual type. Seeing you in here has made my opinion of you change. Not that there was much of an opinion anyway. Oh, I see. Fancy meeting you here. What's up? Say, have you seen Aaron around? She told me to come by. Ugh, seriously? What is the poor orphan boy doing here? Run along, orphan boy. There's nothing for you at an institution like this. What did you just say? You heard me, peasant. Don't play dumb. By the way, where's that putrid rat that accompanies you? The one that defiled my face. You remember that, don't you? I won't forget that moment ever. By the looks of it, your face won't either. Are you implying that there is a mark? Because that's impossible. I hired elite makeup artists to cover that foul bruise she left. Any evidence of that incident happening is no longer visible. Whatever you say, dude. By the way, I heard Lavender was in the hospital. Serves her right. You know what they say about karma, yes? Hey, don't talk about Lavender that way. Take it back now. I will take nothing back. The truth hurts sometimes, Huey. And if you can't handle the truth, then you don't deserve to be in the same room as me. Say that to my fist, Thomas Blakery. Ugh. You people can't just hit me every time I tell you the truth. I don't know. Your face is pretty punchable. You just make it too easy. You think this is funny? Fine. That's how it is. Security. Security? Damn it. So, am I getting arrested or something? No, but you're not allowed back in for the rest of the day. Cool off, calm down, and come back tomorrow. Fine. I don't really like books anyway. Oh, that sucks. At least only I got in trouble, though. I'd feel really bad if you got in trouble, too. Icy, what the hell is going on? Hey, Aaron. Don't get mad at Icy. This was my fault. I'm not angry. I'm annoyed. It's different. Anyway, I don't really have much for you to do, other than what I told you before. So, just leave that to Melly and I. You and Huey go do whatever you want. But don't slack off too much. The tournament is going to begin soon. We'll all group up in front of this library once we're done with everything. Sure. Well, we might as well hang out while we're both here. I was gonna ask you if you wanted to visit Lavender, but they aren't accepting visitors anymore. Come on! There's a park just south of here. And that's how it goes sometimes. Just in case somebody is out of the loop, because it's been quite a while since we've actually had that incident happen. Honestly, by game time, it's probably been like a month or something like that within the game itself. But that was Thomas Blakery, who we encountered at the theater that we investigated with Lavender and Huey, and Lavender basically attacked him because he made some remarks about Huey, I believe. But regardless of that, we're actually not going to hang out with Huey right now. The reason being is there's going to be some split cutscenes coming up, and I want to showcase both of them, and that's going to take quite a long time. So that's going to be what's coming up soon. But besides that, thank you all for watching again. Hope you all stay safe, stay healthy, and I will most definitely get you on the next one. Peace.